What's going on, guys? So I'm going to do my impressions video for 1-2 Switch. It's not a review, it's just my impressions. As you guys know, I picked the game up on launch day. It was a midnight release at GameStop, so I played it. It was the first game I actually put in my Switch. That's just my tradition for the past couple Nintendo systems. I always put in the game that demonstrates the hardware. So like the Wii, first game I played was Wii Sports. Wii U, first game I played was Nintendo Land. And the Switch, first game I played was 1-2 Switch. So I can see the HD rumble on the Joy-Cons and what they can do. So I think this game personally gets a lot of hate for no particular reason. I mean, it's not supposed to be a hardcore gaming experience. It's supposed to be a party experience. People don't understand that, I don't think. But I have a lot of fun with the game. The game is retail. I believe it's $49.99, same as Bomberman. So it is $50 at retail. So it's already $10 off. And if you have a lot of people who play games, if you go to a lot of hangouts and parties, and other people there play games or open to playing games, this is a perfect game to have. This is, I honestly feel like this is a bit more accessible than Wii Sports or Nintendo Land is. Do I think it's as good as those? Honestly, probably not. I think out of the three, it is probably the weakest, but the weakest doesn't mean bad, you know? So, I mean, I do really like Nintendo Land. I wish we would have gotten a sequel to that, but that's a whole other topic. But 1-2 Switch, what it does is it shows off the Joy-Cons, it shows off the HD rumble, which the rumble of the Joy-Cons is really amazing. You really feel everything, you feel all the detail of the mini games in here. So there's 28 mini games, and when you open up the case, you actually see them all in the back. And there's some are hit or miss. I will admit that. But some are really great. Some are really funny. It's just that's what this game is about. The game's really wacky. You take it to a hangout. You have multiple friends, and it's all about the reactions. Like just going nuts with it. Like there's an air guitar one, and we were like going around the room, and I was like, yeah, you know, going out in the room like I was in a crowd, like yeah, you know, it's just like it's just crazy stuff, you know, crazy stuff. If you like I said, if you have a lot of friends who you hang out and play games a lot, or if you just go to a lot of like gatherings and parties where video games are played and are accepted, this is a game that you need to get. Definitely, I think it's an essential for the Switch if, like I said, you have those situations. If you're more or less a solo gamer, you don't have a lot of friends and family who play games, if you go to more parties and hangouts where games aren't as accepted, then you won't get much enjoyment out of this. I will say this, the game is primarily multiplayer. Unlike Wii Sports and Nintendo Land, which had a strong single player as well, this, not so much. There's only a couple minigames you could even play single player, and all they do is to get your higher score. There's no additional modes or anything like that. So the game does lack a little bit of depth, but like I said, it's mainly a party game. For the price, like I said, the price, it depends. I don't mind the $50 price, but then again, I have a lot of friends who play games. I've taken it over to 2 different friends' house already since launch, plus I played it here at my house. It's already 3 places I've played the game at, and we played it for several hours at each place. So, you know, I personally enjoyed it. I thought I got my money's worth. There is a team battle mode, which I also liked. I liked the team battle mode because one of the places I went, we actually had 6 people, so we had 3 on a team, 3 on another team, and we went back and forth. We cycled each person each round, and that was actually pretty fun. So like it really sets it up for if you have a lot of parties and hangouts and stuff. Like I said, if you're looking for more solo games, you know, stick to Zelda. This is not a solo experience, it's a party experience. If you like a lot of party games and minigame collections with friends and family and at gatherings and stuff, this is really perfect. Like I said, it's like I said, as far as depth goes, it's not as good as something like Wii Sports or Nintendo Land, no. But as far as wacky, crazy party games, I feel like this might be a little more crazier than either of those games. So again, it's what you want. You get what you pay for. You know what I mean? And personally, like I said, I've been loving it. Like I said, I've played quite a few times, 2 different friends' houses, and plus my own house with friends at midnight when the game launched. So I've been enjoying it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I might make a full review later, but this is just my impressions. I feel the price is justified if you have the right if you have the right audience that you mingle with for it, you know what I mean? So yeah, 1-2 Switch, really cool game, really wacky, really crazy. Like I said, definitely check it out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you later.